You guys, happy Sunday. It is actually Sunday here, but it's Sunday in the past. This is a week ago, and we just went to Costco. We just refilled everything in our house, and I decided I wanted a Sunday reset. And I thought, why not take you guys along with me? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 little sessions of just John and I setting us up for success for the week. First, I'm gonna share a little Target haul with you guys. I got some amazing circle deals that I just wanted to show for future circle deals because I think my strategy was really, really good. And then I also grabbed some items in order to support this Sunday reset we're gonna be doing. If you're new here, hi, how are you? How's the family? Thank you so much for clicking on that thumbnail and giving me a chance. On this channel, I do a lot of haul videos. I also do a lot of meal inspiration. So if you need help with your menu planning, I have you covered. And if you enjoy the vibe while you're here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe. So we're just gonna hang out in the kitchen. John and I are gonna team up and we're gonna get some things done. That way we don't have any Sunday scaries. I hope you enjoy. You guys, last night, it was almost bedtime and my Target app alerted me that they were running 10% off on their gift cards. They do it once or twice a year, and every time they do, I get myself a $500 gift card for the 10% off because that gives you $50 off, and then I usually use it towards diapers. Well, last night they were running the diaper deal where if you spend $100 in diapers, you get a $30 gift card back. So what I did was I bought the $500 gift card, then I did 3 separate transactions for diapers. I did a box of each of these, which came to $103, and it got me a $30 gift card back for each transaction. So that was $90 worth of gift cards I got back, plus the $50 I had saved on the 10% off. Then they were running, if you spend $50 in household and cleaning, you get a $15 gift card back. So I did 2 more transactions for that, and I got $30 more worth of gift cards. Plus, they also had another one in my Target, like saved offers, where if I spent $100, I got a $15 circle reward. So I ended up getting $90 worth of gift cards over here, $30 worth of gift cards over here, plus a $15 reward. And I used that $500 gift card I had bought to make all of these purchases. So I still had, I want to say $20 left on the initial gift card that I had purchased. Plus I ended up getting back whatever math I just did, the $135. So I spent $450 to get everything you see here, which is stock for us for a long time. And then also have $50 total between what was remaining on the initial gift card and the gift cards I got back. I'm telling you, we're stocked for a while. So we have like half potty training happening. If we don't end up using them, I could either return them or donate. Now this right here was in a separate transaction from all of the deals, but I did want to show that somebody on Instagram had said this is like amazing. So I'm excited to try it out and see if it's any good. I got the medium glow option. I also got, these were this was actually part of the household goods transaction, but my sister loves Jane Austen and I just thought this was adorable, so I picked that up. I also have a mission to try and put a cleaning cart together. I've been doing it a little at a time, so anytime I've seen any of these deals on Target, I've been trying to build up an inventory of cleaning supplies for that cart, and one thing I needed was a pack of microfiber cloths. Another thing that was recommended to have on a cleaning cart is like a lint roller, so if your furniture has pet hair on it, you can get it off. I also want to make my own room spray. I was going to purchase room spray from Target, but I just wasn't convinced on any of the scent combinations, so I figured I'd just make my own, and you need witch hazel for that. Also grabbed a pack of Scrub Mommies. It's a 4-pack, so this will last us quite some time. I'm excited about that. Restocked on some power wash. I've never tried the Gain scented one before. They had a manufacturer coupon on these too, so they were $1 off on top of the deals that was going on with the gift card, so that was exciting. I also picked this up. It was part of the deal, but this is more. I did not need this. I have so many multi-surface cleaners, but I love multi-surface cleaners. We clean a lot. So Clementine, never smelled this one before. Smells amazing. I'm like the type, I love a citrus scent, so this is bright and fresh and so good. Goo Gone was something I wanted for my cleaning cart. I don't use that too much, but I figured it was good to have. Pledge is another one that I grabbed for the cleaning cart. And then this is what I'm really excited for. This should last us probably 2 or 3 months. This is the first time I'll be trying this laundry detergent, but lately I've been doing the more concentrated laundry detergents, and I've really been enjoying that. I do half of the dose for the laundry detergent, and then I do half a dose of Molly Suds powder detergent because this doesn't have like an enzyme fighter in it, but Molly Suds does. So I do like a little bit of my own concoction. I usually also put a teeny bit of bleach or vinegar, just depending on the vibe. And then sometimes I do one of those Lysol sanitizing ones. Over here, I have 3 of these dishwasher detergent gels. Did you guys know that the pods are really bad for dishwashers? I found that out when we got our new dishwasher, so I stay away from it now. And I like these gel ones. And both the 7th generation and Cascade has like a free and clear one. Both of those perform really good. So I just go with whichever one is part of the deal or whichever one is cheaper. They're interchangeable to me. Over here, I got some Toffee Crunch Oreo and Heath Bar because tonight I want to prep some Ninja Creamy recipes to have for when we want a treaty treat. So we'll be doing that in the video. I also got Stella, her favorite treats. These are the soup bones. Those were not part of any deal. Sometimes they are. So I only got 1 bag, but usually when I pick them up, I try to grab like 3 or 4, but they weren't part of any promotion, so it wasn't worth rushing. I also got a bunch of oranges and grapefruit so I can do some juicing for tonight and have it ready. John and I have both been working out quite a bit, and our garage actually does not have AC. So we've been sweating and working out quite a bit. And I want to make sure that we're staying hydrated, replenishing electrolytes and stuff like that. So I researched online and I've got a pretty good combination going tonight for a juice to make sure that we're staying on track of electrolytes. I did pick up 2 of the Fairlife milks there because I used a gift card to pay for it. So this will be less from our grocery order this week that I have to get. And the price is about the same as BJ's anyway. So that worked out. Pineapple, $2.99, and it's on the small side. Kind of wish I picked up 2. But I could probably just grab another one when we do BJ's later in the week, so that's fine. Costco did not have any sweet potatoes, so I did take advantage of grabbing some of them from Target. And then my friend Brittany, that I love so much on here, is one of my #1 cheerleaders. She requested that I make a potato salad. And I'm not really a potato salad person, so I'm excited for the challenge. We're gonna try and do like a protein-packed meal prep style potato salad. I also researched online because I am not a potato salad person. This is supposed to be one of the best potatoes to put in potato salad. Let me know down below if you are an expert, what kind of potatoes do you use in your potato salad? I got some bread flour. I'm so happy to have bread flour again because we have been out of that for so long. So I grabbed some of that, and then I also got some coconut water for our Electrolyte Life. So I got 3 of those from Target. I have one other thing that I can't wait to show you that we got at Target. It's fun. It's for the kids. It was on major sale. I would not have paid full price for it. But since it was such a good deal, I did grab it, and I'll show that to you next. All right, guys. This is the other thing that I got from Target. It's a little post office truck and comes with a little mailbox. I just think this is so cute. And I know that they sell the little outfits and other like post office type toys and things like that. So we'll definitely expand on this idea, but it's a powered ride-on, full-on vehicle. And it was on sale for like half off, plus there was like a $10 off coupon. So I think my kids are gonna go crazy for this. I can't wait to get it all set up. First stop for setting the tone for the week ahead, the diffuser. I used a blend that had some fresh citrus mixed with a little woodsy vibe to give me the energizing, clean scent I was looking for. I like to have the air around me have a nice energy, so I also moved on to setting up a little DIY room spray. I used the witch hazel you guys saw in the beginning with some distilled water, and then dropped in some lemongrass and a purifying blend that has some eucalyptus, peppermint, a hint of tea tree, super clean and super citrusy. John stepped in and started on the breakfast duty. He made some hard-boiled eggs in our Dash egg cooker. I'll link that for you below. And then turned into a short order chef for the toddlers by making them some omelets for the next couple of days. He also prepped us some scrambled eggs, and he chopped the sausage directly into the eggs with kitchen scissors, which was a genius move. You'll see those eggs soon going into breakfast burritos. He did some barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, and cheese on those, and then wrapped them up in foil. We stored 4 of them in the freezer, 2 of them in the fridge, and then each night we would just take 2 more from the freezer and move it over to the fridge, so we'd have it the next morning. Next up, we wanted to marinate some chicken. This was really hilarious because I was trying to explain to John that we needed to marinate 3 packets of each chicken thighs and chicken breast. So I needed 1 of the packets for dinner that night, and I needed 1 of the packets for the salad bar, and the rest of them I wanted to go into the freezer. For whatever reason, him and I could just not get on the same communication wavelength. So I ended up telling him just go ahead and marinate everything. He made a super delicious Italian style marinade for it. And then I told him just go ahead and vacuum seal all of them and I'll just pull what I need. As I was watching this, I started laughing even harder because I was seeing John put the marinade together, and man, did he go hard on those red pepper flakes. It ended up being a super delicious marinade, and I didn't think it was too spicy, but seeing the amount of red pepper flakes that went into it was kind of shocking. While the chicken marinated, he also wanted to set us up to have some treats this week, so he got a few creamy concoctions together for us. We ended up doing 2 with chocolate bases because I had those toffee Oreos and the chocolate covered toffee that we were going to do as a mix-in, so he made us 2 of those, and then he made us 2 that were like a strawberry protein vibe with some vanilla protein. Those have to go in the freezer for 24 hours, but I did have him record the mix-in process the next day on that delicious Oreo toffee one. I'll leave all of the recipes down below, so if you have a Ninja Creami, or even if you have some other type of ice cream maker, you could recreate these at home. Alright, so now that the beast work is done with the marinades and all of that stuff, I came in and moved on to produce prep. I love using the fruit and veggie wash from Trader Joe's for this. It gives it like this really satisfying sudsy moment, and I use a potato brush when I know I'm going to be juicing because I want to make sure to get any residue off of it that I can. Once all of that produce was squeaky clean, I started sorting it out for myself. So some produce was going to be for juice, some was going to be for wellness shots, and some was going to be for a little salad bar refill later. So I just took some time to sort it all and chop it all.
No more
since I had so many citrus peels from all of the juicing efforts, I went ahead and set up a little citrus simmer pot for myself to get the kitchen feeling even more fresh and summery. I ended up making 8 wellness shots. Those are a mix of citrus and ginger for a very energizing wellness shot first thing in the morning.
Little Sunday barbecue. We're getting down to business today. Little Sunday barbecue. Getting warmer and warmer. Little Sunday barbecue. We're gonna get on, Little Sunday barbecue.
And I did 6 full-size juices. This juice is one of our new favorites. It's like a hydration hero. There is grapefruit in there, coconut water, spirulina, ginger, turmeric. We even did black pepper and sea salt because the black pepper activates the turmeric and then sea salt helps with electrolytes. And there was also some celery in there, pineapple. I'll have the full list down below. It's a total electrolyte boost. I think of it like a do-it-yourself Gatorade.
Little Sunday barbecue. I know you want it just as bad as I do.
I've hung around this place too long. It's time for me to be moving on. Moving on. Yes, it is. Got no regret. Ain't nothing gonna wrong. It's just me following the line that the stars have drawn. That's why I'm in the wind. That's where you'll find me. I'm in the wind, long, long gone. Let me tell you, a new day begins where nothing binds me. I'm letting go of all that's ever been. I'm in the wind. Oh, yeah.
At this point, I got myself a brown sugar miso glaze going and tucked a couple salmon fillets into it for later. This glaze is something I only recently discovered and I am now completely obsessed. So I prepped a couple of those for me so I could have them for lunch. All right, at this point, John steps back in and he makes us some pasta. We just have recently discovered this Carbe Diem pasta. It's like a lower carb pasta. To me, it was really good. I didn't even really notice much of a difference on it, so I think that's something we'll be purchasing again in the future. He also made one of our favorite Alfredo sauce recipes. It is so good. I'll definitely include the recipe down below. We just stored it in like a deli soup container, and then that way we had the pasta, the Alfredo sauce, and we could just toss a quick protein on it for lunches and dinners. I had also made a homemade bread the day before, and it was so good dipping just straight into that Alfredo sauce.
It might seem bold, headless and careless.
So to have some lunch options for both of us for meal prep for the week, I ended up taking some of the chicken that we marinated and I turned it into a sheet pan moment. So I just did some sweet potatoes and a frozen veggie mix that I had. I put that on like a deeper sheet pan that had a wire rack. I love cooking chicken that way because I feel like it cooks a little bit more evenly. So I put some chicken thighs on top and some chicken breast. The chicken breast ends up getting diced up for the salad bar, and then the chicken thighs I end up separating into meal prep containers. And I also move on to air frying the salmon for myself at this point.
Heading out in the cold with no direction clear. But let me tell you, I heard a YouTube guru say something that rang true to me, that life puts all the best things on the other side of fear. And that's why I'm in the wind. That's where you'll find me. I'm in the wind, long, long gone. Let me tell you, a new day begins.
So, as I mentioned at the beginning, I took on the challenge from my friend Brittany of making a potato salad, and I decided to use some of the pickle dip I had got at BJ's. It also has hard-boiled eggs and chickpeas worked in. It was a little bit of a gamble on my part, but it ended up being so good. If you don't have pickle dip, you could definitely sub in some type of a ranch dip, or even if you wanted to do sour cream mixed with some chopped up pickles and dill, I think that would work just fine. John ends up popping in for a taste test on this one, but I do have to provide an update to you guys that the next day, it was even better. He ended up taking it to work, and both him and his coworker absolutely inhaled it. I got glowing reviews from both of them.
I've heard the rumors, I've heard the talk on the town. They say you're alone now. They say that you ain't sound. But I don't believe any of that. I've got a whole nother view. Yeah, I think there's a treasure waiting for someone to prove himself worthy or true. Yeah, like a dandelion, my love still grows for you.
Go, John. Please eat all of it right now.
That's a big bowl.
That's a big bowl. John, this is potato salad. We don't really do potato salad. Like, have I ever made potato salad? I don't know, to be honest.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Question:
Yes.
why have you never made potato salad?
Why, you like it? You like it? Do you want to know what the main ingredient is besides potatoes?
Eggs.
No, this pickle dip that you didn't really even like. Wow, you're like going in on it.
Oh,
You got the pickle?
there's the pickle.
Like in a good way? You're not sure? Not sure how you feel about it? If I didn't tell you, would you? Probably not.
Yeah, no, I could. That
Like,
bite.
you've taken like 7 bites at this point, sir.
Am I supposed
What
to
do you
stop?
think? Like, if I had a barbecue, would this be a good side?
This would be a hit.
That would be a hit.
Be a hit.
Like, not even a good side, it's a hit.
That would be a hit.
What are you giving that? What are you scoring it
That's
for?
like an 8.5.
I'm going 9.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked because I'm not really like into potatoes that much.
I love potatoes.
But you know what else I have in there is I put egg.
Yep.
There's hard-boiled eggs. And then I also took garbanzo beans. And I put half garbanzo beans, like the way that they are. And then I took out all of my day's aggression, which there was a lot today because of your children. I smashed them up.
Oh,
So they would be
smart.
like creamy in the, you know what I mean?
That was smart.
Yeah, so it's like high protein.
I'm
know?
here for it.
It's good.
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna send that feedback over to corporate. Boom.
You know I want you close, maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own. We ride around in style, sleeves rolled up, glasses on. And then you make that smile and my heart starts racing when I'm with you. When I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into
And that wraps up the Sunday reset. I'm gonna show off what these efforts resulted in the fridge. Although it wasn't a full meal prep session, I think this set us up really well for the week. All right, friends, into our fully stocked fridge we go. Look at this setup for success. Over here, we have in the back, there's a lot of watermelon cut up, and then we have turkey meatballs, pasta, Alfredo sauce. We've got the chicken thigh meals with the sweet potato and the roasted veggies. We've got the potato salad with the eggs and all that jazz. We got some breakfast items over there, yogurt, maple syrup. Down here, I have this random dip. Then I have eggs and ground turkey. John had prepped the breakfast burritos, so we have some in here, the rest are in the freezer. We had a little extra of the filling, so I'll just eat that for breakfast. And then we have omelet prep for the kids. We've got mom's lunches over here. Huge tray of fruit to serve them in the morning. Our salad bar has been restocked and we have extra romaine down here ready to go. We also have extra strawberries up here. It's kind of like my juicing section. I've got the ginger, turmeric, and mint. And then we have all those juices we made together and the wellness shots. Dairy over there. Plenty of produce prepped over here for our next round of juicing. This is kind of just whatever. And I think that's everything to show you. So we did a great job getting rid of those Sunday scaries. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. I know this video was a little bit different than usual, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I delivered whatever you needed when you clicked on that thumbnail, and I hope you have a magical day. Bye.